Good, beautiful morning, everyone. And we're just going to give a little leeway for people to come and join us. For me, this is a very special event. I want to share a little story about how today is unfolded for us. I want to share with everybody a little bit about how today has unfolded for us. I had Yogananda come to me in my meditation last night, and he placed his hands as if he was standing above me on the sides of my head. And he said, it's really important you understand you cannot be distracted by the outside world and find peace and know God. He says it's very important you realize that the world will simply be a distraction if your pursuit is truly to know God, to know that infinite love within you. Then you must become undistracted. You must look within yourself, beyond the distraction of your thoughts, beyond the distractions of your feelings. Let me see here. There we go. Just going to reset this here. So beyond your thoughts and feelings, you will find the truth that you are seeking so desperately that you are unable to find in this world. It is within you. And there is so much telling you that it is in the world, in your money, in your cars, in your sensations, that you will find joy. But in that world of the senses, you only find such joy temporarily. It is fleeting, like leaves on a tree in the fall. Your temporary pleasures wither and die. But the eternal love within inside you is exactly that. It is eternal, everlasting. If you wish to end the cycle of confusion and doubt, then you must go within. It is where God dwells inside you. And it does dwell inside you. The evidence is apparent if you place your hand upon your chest. Do you not feel his life coursing into your body? Can you feel that? Close your eyes and go to that place where his voice beats in rhythmic perfection within your bodies right now. God is within you in rhythmic perfection. The simple act of life as your heartbeat. That you can count on and depend upon more than you can the things of this world, the people of this world, the stuff of this world, which can be wondrous and delightful, but is only temporary. You must understand that it is only temporary, or your pursuit of the temporary will continue to keep you dissatisfied. Hoping to be provided with fulfillment and happiness from something outside of yourself simply increases your misery, and at best temporarily gives you peace and solace and sensation and thrills, which again are all temporary. The life and the body you're in are all temporary. And so look within. You will not find God in your thinking mind. You will not find God on a throne somewhere. You must look inside, beyond your thoughts, beyond your memories. You must look inside to find that peace everlasting that is the life within you. There is nowhere you can go. There's nothing you can be that does not have a hand of God touching it. Every event and circumstances, there is the divine, gently trying to tell you, do this, do not do this, and sometimes not so gently. Calamity is an example of when humanity has become so ignorant of God that God himself must raise his voice that you might hear it. And so within you right now, your heart beats, and it is the voice of God. God is not some invisible force. It is all around you and within you. And you have but to close your eyes and still your mind and feel the warmth and love of that love and life within you. Yes, you can get really wonderful sensations from food, and you can get very wonderful experiences from entertainment. Yet they will all be very short-lived, whereas the love of God is eternal and immortal. And if you embrace that love, then you will become eternal and immortal. Not in the sense of your physical body, as that is temporary, but in the sense that the moment that you know God, you will truly be free of this world. You may remain in the world, but you will not be enslaved by it. You can never be enslaved by this world. You can never be enslaved by your body. You can never be enslaved by distraction. When you are in that place of understanding and knowing that God is within you, the evidence is in the simple beating of your heart, which even science cannot fully comprehend the nature of the first cause of that beating heart. What sets it in motion is not the hand or word or ideas of men, but the love of God within you. I implore you to seek it out within yourself. Close your eyes, close your mind to the world. Get this chatterbox quiet and still. Get it quiet and still. And as if you were in the waiting room of your doctor or waiting for someone you love to appear, be patient, but know that you are waiting, desirous of that communion with the love that is eternal, and it is within you. For those of you that are hearing these words and open and receptive to receiving them, open and receptive to the truth of what is heard, then the truth shall set you free. And even your great master in the Western world has said these very words, the truth shall set you free. And when you encounter God, you will encounter pure truth and pure love. Nothing to be compared to the love of a man or a woman. Nothing to be compared to an excitation of sensation. The love of God is profound to the most intimate sense. It will make all in this world pale in comparison. It is one of the reasons why so many of us leave the physical world to join with that love that is eternal. Not I alone, but many others have found that love. And you can live in that love in this world. You can live in God's love in this world once you have found it within yourself. Once you realize that it is within you, once you experience it within you, then you can live in God's love even in this world. And the world will bring no harm upon you, for God's love is the shield of protection that you all must seek. If the contrivances of your own mind and your own inventions of politics and science and medicine were sufficient enough to bring you closer to God, then you would all be happy and fulfilled right now in the most profound way. But such is not the case. Greater is the misery of man. Greater is the suffering. Greater is the hunger. And that hunger can only be quenched, that suffering can only be ended with the love of God, which you must of your own choice choose to find within yourself. There are others that can lead you down the path a certain way, but you yourself must embrace God within you. You can experience the love of God come to you from another. You can, if you are open and desirous to experience it, then you shall most definitely experience it. You may have to wait like you wait so patiently for your doctor or your friend or your lover or the weather. Is not God worthy of your patience more so than these? So I would ask you then to not simply believe the words that I am saying, but to experience it for yourself. To be open at this time, to turn off your distractions from the world, to let yourself sit in stillness today. And we shall do this in about a minute's time. For those of you that are here and understand, then you have the opportunity to know and experience. And it is through knowing and experience that the truth will be revealed to you. And it may require a bit of faith on your part that on the other side of your thinking mind, on the other side of your fears and your concerns, there is a love that awaits you. If you're willing to drop the burden of your suffering, the burden of your fears, the burden of your anger, the burden of your judgment, the burdens of your needs and wants, if you're willing to drop all of those, then you will fall into the loving arms of God within you. And He awaits each and every individual equally. And some of you will carry burdens greater than others, but those who carry a great burden, when they relieve themselves of it, the relief will be great indeed. The relief will be great indeed. And so it is very simple to do this, at least to begin the process of this freedom from your troubles and your sorrows and your difficulties. I ask only that you follow 3 simple steps. That you relax your body right now. Just simply relax your body. Let it lean back. Let it go in repose. Make a decision that you are choosing now to be open and receptive to feel God's love in the way that you are able to. Make that your choice right now. Make your body comfortable. Let it relax. Divest yourself of its distractions by moving your awareness inward into the place of the third eye, into the place of the third eye. Bring your awareness there. Bring your awareness there and let the distractions of the flesh be gone. And keep your attention inward. Allow all the thoughts, all the memories, and all the anticipation, even the anticipation of meeting God, put that all aside and simply be still. Insist gently that your thoughts be quiet. Insist gently that your body relax and become open. Insist gently that your mind not anticipate or expect. And keep your attention in the third eye. Keep your attention there and simply declare, I am open and receptive to God's love. I surrender this world that I might know Him, that I might have His peace, and be a living example of love. Gently insist to your mind, be still, be still, be still. I know that some of you have very busy minds, but for a little while, be still, be still. Be not frustrated with your mind. You say to it, be still, my sweet, I shall return. Be still, I shall return. I transmit God's blessing and love to you. Receive it now. And so it is. Rest in that blissful state. And you may, by your will, release your burdens to receive the blessing. Let go of your busy mind. Let go of expectation. Let go of distraction. If you are letting go properly, you will feel tingling sensations throughout your body. You'll feel your cells vibrating. You'll feel the spirit responding to your openness to receive God's love. Yes, there are symptoms of God engaging you personally. There may be tears. There may be laughter. There may be but a smile upon your face. But you will feel God's embrace in the way that you are willing to receive it, open to receiving it. This is the age where God's love will return to man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everybody who participated in this. I hope you received the blessing that you received. And whatever you did experience, please share it with others. Please share it with others in the comment section. Share your experience, because to just hear the words of Yogananda coming through me is very different than hearing the experiences of others experiencing their own encounter with the divine in the way they allowed it. It's such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. Mary is asking a message, please, from my murdered son as to when and how we'll find his remains. He's telling me to tell you that your son does not, his remains are not in this world, but they are with God now. The spirit of your son is always with you. You feel him in your heart. Weep not. When you think your heart is aching for him, it is because you are close to him. But I'm being told right now, he's literally, there's nothing of him that remains on earth. He remains with God. Understand this truth, and you shall know the peace that you desire. For it is his spirit that you loved, not merely his flesh, is it not? Remember, his spirit is immortal, everlasting, as is yours. Yes. I do want to add, though, like I'm feeling this profound love. His last thoughts were of you. His last thoughts in this physical embodiment that he had were of you, right? And he's saying, I'm telling you this not to cause you disturbance, but to let you know that you were my ultimate love in this world. And I did not appreciate it or respect it fully. So receive from me my love that you so freely gave to me. Wow. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, good for you, Leslie. Thank you, William. I knew I'd need you today. Whitney told me, did she get my heartfelt appreciation? Yes, she did. Tanya's crying. Yeah. Thank you, William, Yogananda, and God for your love. You're very welcome. You know, if you received it, is it because you are love? You're beginning to remember who you are. And you do. When you get close to God, you start to know who you really are. Any message for my path and soul's destiny for me, Yogananda? He's laughing joyfully and wants me to tell you, yes, it is very important you remain in the stillness. The doors of heaven will open upon your heart if in quiet contemplation you are intent on experiencing the revelation of God within you. If that is the possession of your whole being is to experience that, then you shall know your soul's destiny is but the sweetness of love in all words and actions, and the pursuit of that love within yourself. Wow. Cool. Wow. Is there any message for my brother who passed from a heart attack 45 2 weeks ago? He's saying He really should have changed his diet sooner. He's saying, I'm very sorry that my neglect caused this. My neglect brought this unnecessarily. Yes. Yeah. Do not weep. Do not weep. I am well. Good morning. Hi, Guy. Somebody saying, I still feel God's love. It's funny, some of your questions. Can't stop smiling after that. Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? And yeah, he came to me. So he came to me at like, I think it was 3:30, quarter to 4 in the morning. And I had to repair something. Anyway, in my meditation, while I was waiting for this thing to set up, I was told to meditate. So I closed my eyes and brought my shoulders back, tilted my head up. And I just had the thought, I need to get closer to God. And then Yogananda came to me and said, you are close to God. And he put his hands, it's like he was standing over me and holding both sides of my head. And I could feel the pulsing of his love moving into my head. And that went on for about 30 minutes. Then he said, now lie down and experience it further. And you will wake up in the morning more energized than you ever have awakened in a long time. And so I did. I lied down, and I still felt his hands like they were coming down on top of my head, even though I was lying down. And it was just this beautiful stillness and silence. And the sweetness of God's love is embodied by Yogananda. It's embodied by Jesus. It's embodied by Buddha. It's embodied by many ascended masters. And there are some of them among us today. Some of these beings that have embodied God's love are among us today. Seek them out. Seek them out, that you might be guided to find the peace of God. So yeah, so that went on pretty much from 3:30 until about 7 a.m. And then at 7 a.m. I was told to go and lie down in bed and sleep for another couple of hours. And I did. And it just hasn't left me. This love is profound. And I hope it stays with you today, all day. What does one do when they have been pushing and pushing just to keep afloat? He's saying, stop your struggling in fear. It is the embodiment of love where you will find the buoyancy of love will take you up. Through love, you will come up. You must let go of your angst and your fear. You must let them go. That love will buoy you up. I hope you did the blessing that you experienced, the blessing that he offered there. I hope you did. If you did, you'll feel a significant difference in your energy. Hi. Hi there. Does Ivica have any message for me or my sister Bianca? Thank you, William. All I'm getting is an image of her arms around the two of you, and she's in the middle. And she's saying, we are always together. We are always our love. We are always our love. It always. Somebody's saying, tingles from the bottoms of my feet, up the spine, through my neck, to the top of the head. Yes, that's what happens when Yogananda or Jesus do that or interact with us or any ascended master. Your energy ascends, goes up from the lower parts of the body, and it will ascend up to the higher functions of your energy. That's wonderful. I'm really glad you had that experience. So grateful. Amanda's asking Yogananda, what I need to let go to see. Go inside to the place of stillness and silence within you. Go deeply inside. Remain inside, and even in the darkness within, keep your eye open. Keep your eyes open because you intend to see. keep your eyes open, even in the darkness, to see. The willingness to keep your eye open tells God that you are willing to see, that you are seeking Him. And seek and ye shall find. But keep your eye open in delighted anticipation of that light that shall surely shine upon you in the dark. Wow. uh, when will I meet the man I will marry? He's asking me to tell you, when you meet the love in your own heart, when you meet God's love within yourself, then all shall be given to you. When you truly embrace God's love, all shall be given to you. You must get your pettiness out of the way. You must get your insecurities out of the way. You must get your small self out of the way, that you might be able to receive something greater than that which you know. Coolio. Yesterday at your center self-realization fellowship, you helped me to go home. That's wonderful, Dr. TM. The past 3 days I had fever and weakness and wondered what you should do, because I keep feeling lightheaded now. It's so important that the body cannot lie to you. The body is a gift that allows you to be in this world, that you might know what it is to be separate, to be on your own. And it will tell you the truth if you are out of integrity with what is right for you to exist fully and completely in this world. You must profoundly and deeply honor the flesh, as it is the house of the living Spirit of God. And the Spirit of God house before you entered it. And you were invited in at birth. You were invited into the house of God, the city of 9 gates. You were invited in. And how have you treated the house in which you live? The house that was given to you for free. And how do you treat it? Do you treat it like a great and sacred space? You must understand that if your intention is to then clean up your mess, then you shall begin to find a very different way of life will be available to you. Wow, clean up the mess. You're welcome, Amanda. Hi, guys. Someone saying it's gentle, tingly wave that brings. Oh, thank you for that wonderful ball there. Gentle, tingly wave. Thank you, William. That was beautiful. That was Yogananda and God Himself blessing you in the way that you're able to receive it, because you can only receive what you're open to receiving. You cannot receive anything if you're not open to receiving it. You know, because Yogananda told me, because we can have multi-level conversations as a medium. We can have it's a very different experience. But as he was bringing God's blessing to us all, he was also saying to me, there are many people that are coming and simply going. They're seeing the hands up, but they do not embrace the Spirit, so they cannot receive it. Many did not receive, but many also did. And he's here for the ones that were open to receiving it. God is always right there with you if you're open to it. Someone saying, I feel peace going inside is the real church of the world. Yes, it is. Peace is the real church of the world. Love is the real church of the world. Hi, William. My dog Buddy is in heaven. Can you ask him where are my keys and glasses? Hi there. Hi there, Dean. Good to see you. Yeah, no, your dog's not going to tell you where your keys and glasses. He just wants you to know that he loves you. He still wanders around you. You often feel him around. You'll find your keys and glasses in about 2 days. Since moving into our home, I have been having running nose, eczema, etc. Is there mold here? You need to bless the space right now. You need to go around to each and every room. If you have a bell, if you can get a crystal bowl that resonates at middle C, which is about 256 cycles a second, a crystal bowl, or anything that will put out a high C frequency, middle C frequency, and go through each room and let that sound ring for about 30 to 45 seconds in each room, and just say, I bring love here, I bring love here, I bring love here, to every space in your room, okay? Because the energy has to be changed. It's not about the mold. It's about the spirit that people lived there before left behind. You need to clear that energy. You need to shift that energy. You need to purify that space, right? Just like we all have to purify our bodies in order for God to kind of experience his interaction with us. Wonderful. Is there a message for my mom from my dad who is in spirit? Waiting for you, baby. Don't rush. And words, be safe. Usual. Lauren's asking, William, I cannot access your Patreon. Please help. Okay, Lauren, once this live event is finished, I will look into it. And again, we will be finishing the new schedule for our upcoming master classes, because I've been getting lots of inquiries about it, and I want to make certain that we let you know that in the next 24 hours, all the new dates for the remaining year's schedule will be up on my my business page, my website today. All the dates for the 103, the 104, the 101, and the 102. We're hoping to be able to get them all in before the year's end. You can still register on my website, williammichaelforbes.com, for any of our master classes where you will encounter the ascended masters and practices and gain knowledge on how to connect with your divinity. Again, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com. You can still register for the classes, even though the dates are not put up on the wall. That's going to happen today. As for Patreon, yeah, I will for my Patreons. It was a really wonderful night. We had a lot of people in Patreon the other evening. I want to say thank you to all of you that showed up. Some of you are looking so amazing and radiant. Keep doing what you're doing. The Spirit is certainly blessing you. And yes, Lauren, we'll take care of that. I'll check and see if there's some sort of a glitch with Patreon. Tina's asking, will my husband be successful with his business? Yeah, if the function of his business is the unfolding of his purpose, yes. But if the function of his business is specifically to make money, there might be some difficulty. There must be purpose in one's work that offers goodness and service to others, that offers a blessing to others. If the business blesses others, then one shall indeed be blessed. But let the understanding that he is there to serve, to bless others, and his business will flourish through his blessing. Wow. Andrea saying thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you made it to Patreon the other night. Andrea, thank you so much. It was wonderful. Hi there. We got time for a couple more questions. I've been learning about Yogananda, buying books. Fascinating. It is very fascinating being one of the, he and Jesus are on the same level. Like, they all tell me that when they get to that place where they are in union with God, they still have their individuality. They don't completely lose themselves in God. They merge with God, but they still have individuality. A lot of people have asked that question. When they say I and the Father are one, do they stop being a personality? They do if they decide to leave the world and merge with God, but they will still be aware that they're an individual as well. They have a persona that people remember and can interact with. Very fascinating. Yeah, I love Yogananda. He came to me first last March, April, in a meditation. He came to me directly. It was really beautiful. Played with me. He had a little game with me. Dean, hi Dean. What do I need to know or learn, please sign up for our master classes. Well, you have taken a couple of our master classes. If you've taken them and you truly applied everything that you've learned there, then your consciousness will elevate up. But I'm being told to tell you, let go. This is from Yogananda. Let go of your self-importance. It is your greatest enemy, your self-importance. And I do not mean that in the sense that honoring and cherishing your mind and body property is not what I refer to. It is making yourself more important than anything else. You must let go of that self-importance, and then you'll begin to find something wonderful shall unfold. You've done many things. You've done many things to bring yourself up, but you must let go of your self-importance for you to make that last step that you've been seeking to make for many years. You must let go of self-importance. Wow. I got a question coming in here. Just a second. Will I end up? No, hang on. It's okay. Come on over here, sweetheart. What is Patreon about? Well, Patreon is it's a private place where twice a month I get together and I channel whoever wants to come through to share their knowledge, their wisdom, and lately they've been doing more meditations in the Patreon event, guided meditations where wow, the last meditation we just did was profound, getting connected with God and amazing. But it's where you can come and privately interact with me directly in a small group setting. At least it's small right now. I think we had about 15 people there on the other day, but there's room for more. And it's basically a place where you can get your questions answered more profoundly in a more intimate space, right? And it's private. So I do two Patreon live events, one on the 7th at 7 p.m. every month, and then one on the 21st at 7 p.m. every month. Hi. How do I get my petty old self out of the way? Though I feel God's love fully and I'm ready for love. Again, you need to surrender your attachment. Yes, I know. You need to surrender your attachment. I'm saying yes, I know, because Buddha is talking about attachment. I think it's important. He talks about non-attachment, right? But you need to become detached and divested of the body and your mind being important in the pursuit of your divinity. That doesn't mean you don't love and honor. Quite the opposite. You will love and honor and cherish your mind and body. You'll be so careful about what you will let your mind think. You'll be so careful about what you put in your body. When you start to cross over to God's love and God's direction, then things you will think, say, and do will be coming from Him and through you to the world. It'll be very different life. And yes, self-importance is important to let go of. Thank you for that gift. I really appreciate it. Good morning. Hi, Crystal. Am I on the right path? Yes, you are. The question, though, you really wish to ask is is there more that I can do than I am doing to be sure that I am getting closer to God's love or further from it? Yes. You must spend time every day in solitude, separate from your thoughts, separate from the world. Spend time in solitude, separate from your thoughts and separate from the world, which includes your physical body. Put them aside that you might be still. In the stillness of yourself, you have a space wherein the Christ or God or the Buddha or I can appear, and we shall embrace in love. Yes, the two become one. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Jasmine saying, I missed the beginning with Yogananda. I was meditating at the time. I saw a man in a robe washing his hands in a pool of water. Was this Yogananda? He's saying, you can call me Christ. You can call me Yogananda. You may call me the divine. It is I who you saw, and you have come closer to me than before. It is time to wash your hands. Wow, cool. Well, Lauren, I know I'm sorry you missed the Patreon event, but we'll get it sorted out today, and you can watch the replay if you're a tier 2, because it was a tier 2. No, it's a tier 1 event. That's right. So yeah, you'll be able to watch it. And once you become a Patreon, you can watch all the live events that have happened over the last 4.5 years. They're there for any paid member to watch. And if you want, you can get a free trial, and for 7 days, you can watch some of the stuff that's happened. Hi there. You're welcome. It is time. Hi. Hi there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, your dad's saying you gotta chill. Who is that? Your dad's saying you gotta relax. Stop worrying so much. Robert, yeah, it's time for you to be the man that you deny yourself being. I am not the man that you are. You are the man that you are. Be the man that you are now. Let me stand beside you. Don't place me above you anymore. I left that you might become all that I wanted you to become. That's what I want. I want you to become all that you can become. Wow. Cool. Will I end up being okay without my mom? Uh, Again, what Yogananda, I'm paraphrasing. I'm going to paraphrase now. Crystal, it's really important that you don't quiet your mind down. You want to invite, I mean, you can talk to your mom right now. You can actually interact with her energetically. You could actually quiet your mind, quiet your body, and ask her to come in. I had somebody who had lost a daughter recently, and she was guided through a process where she felt her daughter climb upon her lap. She asked her daughter to come close, and she felt this incredible tingling sensation in her legs, and I could see her daughter had climbed up on her lap, energetically speaking. And then I asked her daughter to step away, and her daughter stepped away, and suddenly she felt nothing. And then she asked her daughter to come back, and the same sensation came. You can commune with your loved ones. You can't commune with them like you can't hold them in a hug, but you can feel their presence. You can hear their thoughts if you're open and if you train yourself to that level of perception, right? It's even what Christ says. He says, I dwell within you, right? But you just have to learn how to commune with them. You learn how to connect to them. Hi, Maureen. Hello, William and everyone. Any message from Spirit for me today? Thank you for all that you do. You're very, very welcome. Yes, actually, this isn't just for you. This is for everybody. I'm being told to tell everybody, very important, these next 3 days, stay really well hydrated. Make a concerted effort to connect your body to the earth for at least 15 minutes every day. Your bare feet, your hands, immerse yourself in the seas or the waters for at least 15 minutes. But it's very important to keep your body properly hydrated. There's a great blessing being made available to everybody upon this planet, and according to what is in your store, it shall be multiplied. Yeah, I'm just asking how to translate that. What they mean by that is that if you got joy in your heart, and you got love in your heart, you got goodness in your heart, it's going to be amplified. If you got fear and anger and greed in your heart, that's going to be amplified. And correspondingly, the effects of love or the effects of fear will be amplified in these next coming days. So, and if you're going to eat more living food than not living food. But he's saying they're stressing very importantly, hydration and grounding, extremely crucial over the next 3 days, right? Yes, I'm told that it should be something you should be doing every single day. You should be hydrating properly. Caffeine, stop your caffeine, stop coffee. It's the worst addictive substance, and it dehydrates you and it harms your body in a myriad of ways. It's unfortunate. At the very least, regulate it to a small amount. Have a special day for it. Drusilla is saying here, my dad touches my nose. Yeah, I'm seeing a comment from Andrea to Jasmine, who's saying, Jasmine, you're moving forward. Andrea, so are you. Don't underestimate the power of your suffering. Your suffering gives you the opportunity to give it up. Your suffering gives you the opportunity to give up what causes it. Start honoring and cherishing your sacred house. They tell me this all the time. Our body is the temple of the living God. It is the city of 9 gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 ways that energy enters and leaves our bodies, right? Because it's the divine temple, the city of 9 gates. And how do you treat your temple? How do you treat your temple? Do you poison it? Do you love it? Do you abuse it? Be mindful, because God is inside you. And whatever you're doing to yourself, you're doing to God. I laugh every time I think about that. Hi, guys. Hi. Hello. Yes. My coworker is make a life work that is hell. Is that karma? I'm asking myself, when you got people that are very bothersome and troublesome around you, when you've got people really bothering you and troubling you, what you want to do is you just want to sit down and transmit love to them. Just say, I wish you whatever love you can receive today. Just do that. Before you get to work, just say, I wish you whatever love you can receive today. Don't speak it to them. Don't say that to them. Well, you could. I'm being told you could. You can actually say, I wish you whatever love you can receive today. Go up and say that to them. I wish you whatever love you can receive today. I'm being told that you will be, something really amazing will happen to you. But just go up and say that to them. I wish you every love you can receive today. Just say that to them and watch what happens. um, wow. Yeah, thank you for subscribing to me on TikTok. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be setting up subscriptions on my YouTube channel as well. It's nice to keep the lights on. Lauren's got a question. I have a brass bell and ring it in honor of Father, Mother, Spirit. Do they feel my love? Yes, they do. Absolutely. The question they're asking me is, are you feeling theirs? They want me to ask you that question. Are you feeling our love when you ring that bell? That is what you need to pay attention to. As equally as you give love, also be open to receiving it. Be open to receiving the love that you extend. Your grace be given to you from us. Wow, that's cool. Thank you so much. My cousin passed very suddenly. Does she have any message for me? I'm not, if I tune into her, I'm not getting anything from her. I'm not getting anything from her at this time. Yes, she has not. I'm just not getting anything from her. I'm sorry. I can tell you this, that she is with the divine right now. She's with the divine. But she's not interacting. There's an adjustment she's going through right now in communing with Source. William, I pay for Masterclass 102, but I didn't get email and missing the class. Okay, what I want you to do is send me an email directly with the email address that you registered with. If a lot of people have registered for the classes, if you're going to register for our classes, please register with the email that you want your study guide, your itinerary, and the information on how to come into the course and how to prepare for it. Please make sure you register with the same email address. Also, check your spam email folder. I had 2 people in this class that didn't check their spam folder, and when they did, oh, I'm sorry, it was in our spam folder. So check your spam folder too. And if it's not in your spam folder, then please send me an email. And also with the email, send the order number, whatever the order number was that you got. Thank you for letting me know. I've grounded most days since starting Masterclass 102, and it energetically makes me feel amazing. That's wonderful. Oh, you're very welcome. If you have a question, a personal question that you want to answer, but you don't want it to be broadcast out loud, because I get lots of information. When you ask a question, I get, unless there's something like that girl is communing with the divine, there's no response there. But generally speaking, when you ask a question, there's a whole plethora of information that comes down into my consciousness. And if you have a very intimate question and you don't want it broadcasted here, then use the Linktree link in my TikTok bio or below any one of my live videos. You'll see a Linktree link. You can click on that, and you can ask a single question. You can book a reading. You can sign up for master classes. You can even sign up for a customized meditation. It's customized, personalized, guided meditation for whatever it is you're dealing with in your life right now. Love you too, doctor. Any message for me if I need to get surgery on anything, or should I be okay with just meds? Well, again, I'm not a medical doctor and I'm not a medical intuitive. If I tune into your energy, there are things you have to stop doing in your mind and things you have to stop doing with your body and things you have to start doing with your body and things you have to start doing with your mind. There's things you need to put in your body that are better for it. There's emotions that you have not let go of. You're holding on to a lot of anger and pain inside. It's very deep in your unconscious mind, so it manifests itself in the only way it can, usually through physical symptomology. When we deny and suppress pain and anger, the body doesn't forget. An emotion like thought is cumulative and regenerative. So the more you hold on to something unconscious, the more it grows inside you, right? Jesus talks about this. He said you got to find the roots and rip it out by the roots. And that's kind of a harsh term, I personally think. I think what you just need to go in and love that part that's suffering, that party that even your body when it's suffering, people attack. I don't like this, my back. Oh, my neck is killing me. They have all kinds of silly terms that we use towards our bodies. Oh, my knees are killing me. You talk to your body and you tell it things that hurt it. Fall in love with your body. Give your pain love and gratitude. Say, I'm going to love you and take care of you. When your body's in pain, it's because it needs something. If your body is suffering, it's because it's not getting its needs met. It's very simple. It's not a complex thing. Good. I found it in this. I just found the email in. Yeah, good for you. So once you open up that email, Doc, once you open up that email, there's going to be a link to the Facebook group. And on the Facebook group, all of the live events that have been ongoing this week, because it's week 1 of Masterclass 102, all the live events are recorded so you can catch up. But it's about 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's almost 9 hours of catching up to do on lessons and practices. And again, if you got any questions or considerations, you can post them on the private group wall and you'll get your questions answered. Thank you. So glad you found the email. Yeah. My health is getting worse. Am I going to be okay? Well, there's another thing too. Your health, remember, your body cannot, they taught me this, okay? Your body is incapable of lying to you. You can hide all your pain past. You can hide lifetimes of misery. You can hide it from yourself, but your body will not lie to you. It will reveal to you if you're carrying a burden that you don't want to be aware you're carrying. Your body will reveal it to you. Love the pain, the suffering. If you've got pain and suffering going on in your body, sit your body down and say, whatever, I'll do everything I can to love you, to honor you, to cherish you, to take care. Let your body know. Like, get into communion with it. You sign up for our, Masterclass 102 when it comes around again. You can sign up for it now. If anybody signs up for a masterclass now, even though the dates aren't there on the group wall yet, on my website wall, you'll still get registered for the next masterclass of the one you choose. But Masterclass 1 or 2 is where we're all learning. This next week is all about letting go of old emotions. And people store lifetimes of experience. And just from this lifetime, you store guilt and shame and fear or whatever you've acquired from your experience in this dimension. And you hold on to it. And the body will, if you've been eating bad food, drinking bad liquids, not exercising, you're not honoring and cherishing the body the way it's designed to be honored and cherished. It's the temple of the living God, for Pete's sake. Your body is the temple of a living God that is within you. And how do you treat your temple? You yell at it? Do you scream at it? Or do you cherish it? Do you treat it sweetly? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Hi, Tara. Is there anything we can do to help loved ones ascend? Worried about my brother. Tara, the one thing you can let people know, a lot of people that can't hear you if you say, I love you, but you say it and they don't register it. A lot of people, when you're trying to help them, can't accept it because they're in their ego. But if you telepathically connect to your brother right now, like right now, close your eyes and sense and feel your connection to your brother and just transmit these thoughts to him. I love you. I honor you. I cherish you. I'm always here, open and receptive and willing to love you whenever you need to. But transmit that to him. Just transmit your love to him telepathically. Because some people can't receive it because they won't believe it. They've been kicked around a lot. They're not going to accept people loving them unless that person's really persistent. But you can always telepathically communicate that energy to anybody. Anybody. John Star, different ways, yes. Holistic healing, yes. Yes. Yeah, you can remember, you don't have to become a permanent resident of Facebook. You can just set up a temporary Facebook account, put it under a different name, but let me know that you've registered for the course and the order number if you're going to use a different name than the one you normally use. Because I've got students that want to remain anonymous, so they choose an anonymous name on Facebook. They let me know, this is me, I've registered for the course, this is my order, and you'll get let in the Facebook group all. Won't be a problem. Mikhail, hi Michael. Dad recently died. Any info or message? Thank you. I'm just getting celebration. Like literally, like I'm hearing celestial music, and I don't know how to describe it. I don't even know how to. It's just beautiful. I'm just getting this beauty that he's encountered. Yes, he's encountered this beauty that he has yearned for in this world. He tried to find it in this world and was dissatisfied. He's saying, I found it now. I have found it. I found it. Eureka. I found it. That's pretty cool. I'm in stagnation mode right now. Any message regarding my career? Go to the gym, exercise. Get your body rigorously active. And you'll set things in motion. Go to the gym, go out jogging, walking, but get rigorously active today with the intention that you're taking action for your whole life. Make that a conscious choice, that you're not simply going out to exercise or walk or run, or you're taking action that will affect your whole life. And have that thought in your mind, this action I take right now will affect my whole life. That's what you need to get going on in your head, okay? Right now. Thank you. Someone's saying here, 102 is amazing. Yes, it is. It really is. Thank you so much, Jenny. My daughter is battling addiction. I'm worried sick about her. Is she going to overcome this? It's not the addiction that she's battling. It's the emotions she's denying with the addiction that she's battling. She doesn't know how to manage the emotions. And I'm just going to tune into your daughter, and I'm going to transmit. Yes, I will. I'll make certain that I do that. I'm just being told by Yogananda, let us transmit a vibration to her. She will come to you. She will understand. She will see. We will let her see the light a little bit. So they're just transmitting this love to her, because it's the love that she's believing she's been denied. Even though your love has been strong, she still believes she's been denied. So they're just transmitting that vibration of love to her right now. The truth of love, the actuality of love, not the words, but the vibration of it. It's going into both her heart and her head right now. Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, let's swing this over. Okay, I'll try again. There we go. Try to do some verification thing. Andrea. Someone's saying, for Trump, I get old soul, came here as disruptor energy to challenge stuck systems. I've gotten other info in I don't talk about. It's like a master that pokes until you tell him to stop. I want to say this, your ears are ringing right now for a very good reason. You must understand, by your fruits you shall know them. Much of what you know about this dear one, comes from the mouths of false prophets, liars, and criminals. Much of what you hear about this cherished one, who God's hand saved. Please understand this. Listen carefully and observe what your senses tell you about this one, not what the words of others tell you, but listen to him, watch him, and you will see that one of the sons of God is among you. You will see that one of the sons of God is among you. Wow. Didn't expect that. Thank you, Andrea. Wow. How do I release old trauma and pain so I can learn to live in joy, to be more connected to self? Sign up for Masterclass 102. I cannot tell you how many times we've had people with chronic problems and they heal. Most of the suffering in our bodies from old emotions that we carried over from previous lifetimes or accumulated suffering that we hold on to from this lifetime. When you suppress and deny emotions, they have a physiological, even if they're unconscious, they are unconsciously affecting the integrity of your physical system. And you need to shift that energy from a low vibration to a high vibration. You need to shift your fear, your anger, guilt, and shame from a low frequency to a high frequency. In Masterclass 102, people learn how to do that. You're given actual processes and techniques to directly interact with your own emotional energy and bear witness to it changing before your very eyes. You can actually get to experience your emotion change. We've got people here on with us right now that went that were like horribly depressed and absolutely miserable, and now they're blissing out. They're living their joy. They're living their bliss. Some of them change their names. They become whole new people. Your suffering is not who you are. Your suffering is what you hold on to. Your suffering is not who you are. Your suffering is what you hold on to. Yeah, sometimes the ear ringing is from archangels for downloads. Absolutely. Yes. You were sent to be the light. We were all sent to be the light. We were all sent to be the light. Thank you. No pressure to answer. Just wondering if I should invest in the rental property. I'm getting just a big immediate yes, and an exclamation mark above my head is what I'm perceiving energetically. That's how I'm perceiving it. A big giant exclamation mark. Yes. Hi there. Good to see you. Remember, if you want to support this channel too, you can do so through the super chat feature on my YouTube channel. You can also do through the Linktree link. You can offer a donation to this channel and support it. As you know, we go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I hope you'll join us for tomorrow morning's show, because we're going to be doing a guided meditation. And I'm told that Master Jesus will be taking us on that journey. So I'm very excited about tomorrow. That'd be very wonderful. Very, very wonderful. Yeah, Drusilla's saying here, before the classes, she couldn't walk, and now she's walking. Thank you for sharing that, Drusilla. Really appreciate it. Really love you. So grateful to have you in our lives. Right. Thank you for sharing that. William, have you thought of selling similar necklaces as the one you have on? No, I was told to get this because it's a symbol of healing. A lot of people think this is the medical symbol, but this is not a medical symbol. This is a symbol of healing. It's being able to understand how energy works through the entire physiological system. I don't want to go into all the meaning and symbology of it. I was just told you have to wear this when you do your live shows, so you transmit that energy, because symbols are very powerful, right? But please remember, this is not a medical symbol. This is a symbol for healing. The medical symbol, this symbol was I'm going to use the term bastardized by the existing medical system that does not heal. It treats and it creates suffering. And yet I've also been told that virtually all the doctors in the world came into the world to be healers. Most doctors came into the world to be healers, but they got misdirected by a system of greed and power, right? Yeah, it's unfortunate. I thought the Himalayan pink rocks, I bought this Himalayan pink rock salt for the information. I do have draining in my mouth and gums. Well, that's good. Remember, but you have to give up the things that you're putting in your body that are bad too. I'm currently on 102. I have to watch a recording. Can I connect to masters if not watching the live? Yes, you can, Iris. They're never not. If you invite them in energetically, if you've been doing the work in the class, raising your vibration, eating proper foods, grounding, meditating, if you're doing the basics that we've been instructed to do, then your vibration will raise up. When your vibration raises up, it changes what you connect to energetically. If you're in anger and fear, then you can attract lower vibrational beings that will interact with you and make you more angry. All these people going out in riots and protesting, they're possessed by the devil. They're possessed by evil. People that do harm are possessed by lower vibrations because they eat poorly. They don't meditate. They're just lost. It's unfortunate. Thank you for that super chat, Amanda. I really appreciate it. Oh, that super sticker. Andrew said, I had a yoga teacher that would keep pushing people to extremes until they said, no more. Then he'd say, good, you finally stood up for yourself. That's really good. Dr. TM saying, I'm a medical doctor and now transitioning to real healing, energy medicine. I call myself now DD, Divine Doctor. That's perfect. Someone's asking, Masterclass 102 did amazing for my past trauma. It's immediate too, and it's very true. Thank you so much. Like I said, Drusilla here saying that she wasn't able to walk before the classes. Now she is. So miracles are natural phenomena of a shift in your energy. I'm always being told this, that miracles are not something that are beyond what's right. They're natural phenomena. When you shift your energy from a low vibration to a high vibration, it literally readjusts. Like a state of anger brings your energy low. A state of joy brings your energy up. And that movement of emotional energy shifts your body. Miracles are natural phenomena of a shift in emotional energy, not just for your body, but also for your life and the people around you, because you affect the people around you with your energy. Now, we got Masterclass 103. You have to have taken Masterclass 101 or 102 to be able to take 103, unless you think you are an advanced practitioner of meditation or you're already well-versed in mediumship and connecting to your guides and angels. Yeah, congratulations, doctor. Hi. Hi there. Is there any messages from my parents? I've been dreaming. Yes. Listen to them, Susan. They're saying you're not listening. Yes. I'm being told to tell you, in the quietness, you can hear the whispers of their voice. Even in your daily time, you can hear the whispers of their voice. Their wisdom and their guidance is still with you. They're saying, yes, they're saying that you can embrace your life fully with love. At that point, you will no longer need us. When you embrace your life fully with love, at that point, you will no longer need us, because love will be your life. Wow. Thank you guys for saying that. Appreciate that. The releasing of my dense emotions through 102 was very profound for long-term intermittent grief. So somebody's saying they had long-term grief and the release process liberated them from that grief. That's wonderful. Hi. Thank you so much for your incredible knowledge. Well, I have to say thank you to the Ascended Masters, Archangel Michael, Master Jesus, Buddha, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, all the Ascended Masters and Archangels and Angels that bring their wisdom and knowledge to me to share with you. But thank you. I'm honored and privileged that if what service I offer to you in some way improves or enhances your life, then it's made this moment worth it. Thank you so much for appreciating it. How do I release the emotions from my mind and body from past trauma and generational trauma? Again, there's simple ways of doing that. The simplest way is, of course, are taught in Masterclass 102, which is actually ongoing right now. We're going into our second week. But you have to learn you have to face the trauma. You have to feel the trauma, and you have to love the trauma. The part of you that's suffering needs love. The parts of you that suffer need love. And most people are trying to get that love from somebody else, or food, or clothing, or cars, or most people are trying to get their love from out there. You have to cultivate the love inside. You have to honor and cherish and treat your body with great respect. You have to, even those parts that are angry and sad and guilty and ashamed, you need to learn how to love them, because they're parts that are needing love. Anything inside you that's suffering needs love. And you just have to learn how to give it love. You literally have to just learn how to give. All you need is love. You know what John Lennon used to sing, the Beatles used to sing? All you need is love. But you have to understand that you are love. And then how to utilize what you are in the correct way to transmit that love to the parts of you that suffer. When you transmit that love to the parts of you that suffer, they heal. I've seen it thousands of times in the last 5.5 years. People in deep trauma, when they can consciously pause and give love to the part that's suffering, it changes. We are all living miracles. We all are. Got time for 2 more questions, and we're going to call it a day. Again, I encourage you to go to my website, WilliamMichaelForbes.com. Read all the testimonials there. Sign up for the master classes. They will change your life. Yeah, for creating. That's right.
Book a reading.
And you can also book a reading. Thank you. Takes one to know one. Hi there, guys. Got lots of questions today. Masterclass 102 did amazing for my past traumas. Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. Forgiveness is the key. Nothing is happening, so you forgive because you are not the body. Ask I am within to guide you. Now, doctor, most people aren't going to understand those words. They've given us language and a way to articulate what you just said in the language that most people, 95% of people, can understand simply how to love themselves. A very simple way to do that. Someone saying, I'm just saying thanks. I'm back to work now. See you soon. Have a wonderful day. Can you tell if I should proceed in my relationship with someone? If I tune in, I'm being told to tell you, it's funny. I'm hearing the song from Simon and Garfunkel, slow down. You move too fast. Right? Slow down. You're moving too fast. Just slow down. And don't be afraid of losing anything because you're slowing down. But I'm being told to tell you that. Got one more consideration we can look at today. Danielle is saying, see my question above. Let's see. I don't know that I can go all the way back up here. There's a lot of distance here, Daniela. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, no, that's not the question. Yeah, I can't, I'm sorry, Daniel. I can't scroll all the way up. It was wonderful to see you last night. Hi there. Got another question here. Let's see. Dean is my hot face. My dog visit. Dean is my hot face. My dog visiting me. Yes, he's licking your face, Dean. When does 102 begin, please? The next 102 will probably begin, let's see, we got 102, 103, 104, and then 101, 102. So probably sometime in November. So you'll need to, you can go register for today. Remember, even though the dates aren't, the date for November is not there, register today, and I'll make certain that you go in the next class, right? Because we're setting up the calendar, the rest of the schedule for this year today. Thank you. Thank you for asking. You won't regret that choice. It'll be a big difference for you. Thank you so much. Dreamt about mythical creatures, having to say goodbye to my family and friends. Yeah, that's not about you actually saying goodbye to your family and friends. It's a spiritual message that in consciousness, you're in the process of journeying towards the divine. And oftentimes you change your life. You change how you are with people. You won't be the same person, right? So you're on a spiritual journey. It's not about actually saying goodbye to them. How many hours from now is tomorrow's event? Well, tomorrow's event is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Toronto, New York time. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday's the meditation portion, and we got Master Jesus coming tomorrow, who's going to have a special message for us and take us on a meditation to bring us a little bit closer to the divine within ourselves. I want to say thank you to everybody. I'm really grateful that you all came out, and I'll look forward to seeing some of you, or all of you, or even more, tomorrow at tomorrow's live event. Yes, I want to do that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful day. And I will see you guys in the morning. Bye.